I'm normally a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of a guy, but it's such an ordeal. And it's just so different than what my life has been up to this point, you know. It's just such a turnaround that it's hard to put into words. She had many friends from different walks of life because she was an extremely active person. And I think, well, what happened to all these ladies? There must have been about 15 to 20 of them. One of her best friends, she'd known her for, 20-some years. In the preface of her first book that she wrote, she said, "I owe all this to Doris Davis."
The emotional and physical effect of being a caregiver for a spouse can be and often is overwhelming. In cases where the spouse has Alzheimer's, the effects on the caregiver can be extremely challenging. We find that the caregiver, particularly if they themselves are advancing in age, are in critical need of help. Unfortunately, these are the funds that have been severely cut or eliminated due to our state's financial crisis, leaving the treasured builders of our community tremendously vulnerable and at risk when they need us the most.
Providing emotional support at this critical time are the Council on Aging volunteers, like Friendly Visitor Peggy Bottger.
My life had been in transition before I got involved with the council and with Doris. I was diagnosed with an illness and I was trying to find a deeper meaning and really focus on what's important in life. And this opportunity has been excellent as part of my healing process. I think that Jerry felt that it would be really good for Doris to have a visitor to look forward to and female companionship.
Peggy comes over and Doris just loves her. And she tells me she's such a sweet girl when she leaves, you know. I just love that girl. She'll come over and they'll do baking, you know, they'll get in the kitchen, bake cookies. She's always bringing something for Doris, you know, some flowers or something. She's just a refreshing person to have. She's got that type personality.
Jerry was saying to me last night, he said, I wish I could get inside and know what goes on in her mind, and I don't think any of us really can, but to create some moments of just normalcy or an ordinary moment, singing Christmas carols together like we did last fall, making some cookies in the kitchen, is very therapeutic for her, and it warms my heart and Jerry's too, to see that.
So it helps a great deal, tremendously. It perks her up afterwards. You know, she's in a better mood later in the day because of that.
The experience that I've had with Jerry and Doris has really made me a more compassionate person toward people who are aging. And I've also learned that you can't gauge anyone by what you see on the surface, that everyone has a story, everyone has a struggle or two or three, and so it's helped me to approach every encounter with a more open heart and open mind.